Hello everyone, today we're going to make a simple 3D pumpkin, and to start we're going to begin with a tall skinny oval. Now I personally think it works best to have your paper side to side like this, however you could do it vertical as well. So we're going to begin kind of right in the middle with a tall skinny ovalish shape. Now it's perfectly fine if it's a little bit flat on some spots because we need to remember pumpkins are never perfectly round. They have all kinds of bumps and dents that make them special. Now, you can decide how many additional shapes you add on each side of these ovals, but you need to follow this rule. Your next one needs to start a little bit below this top oval and end a little bit before this bottom one. So let me show you when to start. I come down just a little bit, come outwards a little bit, following that basic shape, and then connecting at the bottom before you go all the way down, like so. I'm going to add another one. I think you should do at least 2 on each side, but you can decide to do more if you would like. Just make sure you remember that first rule we talked about. So again, I start a little bit below and stop a little bit before the last one. Okay, I'm going to do one more. There we go. So I'm happy with that, but again, you could add more if you would like. Once you've added as many as you'd like on each side, then you can go back up to the top and add a stem. I like to kind of put a circle on top of mine here because again, we're working in a 3D kind of pumpkin. I also like to add a few little swirly, viney lines. Now, you could leave it just as this, and then we could start working on decorating in each space. You could even be creative and make it into like a jack-o'-lantern with a face on it first. But you could also add just a few simple lines in the background to add more of a completed picture. Just by adding a few lines from the pumpkin off of the paper or until you touch another line, will really create some more layers, giving you more spots that either add more pumpkins or something else neat in the background. So I'm going to show you one that I'm kind of currently working on that I'm almost done with. You can see this one here. I added some of those little background details, a little haunted house and some moon and clouds. And then you can see I'm about halfway done with my details and patterns in the middle. Kind of think back to those Zentangles that we've worked a lot with. And I would suggest kind of splitting some of the bigger spaces up so it's not so much to think about at a time. But have fun and see what you can do with your pumpkins. Hope to see you next art visit.